Hi guys. I want to say let's talk teeth, but in truth, it's about so much more than teeth. This is really about the issue that I think so many of us have, that we have hair trigger responses to things. I'm going to start with myself. As many of you know, I had my wax try-in several days ago from the denture that I'm going to be getting from Russell from Etsy. And I opened the package and I freaked out. I got really nervous because it was not what I expected. And I think my expectation was that it was going to be perfect. Shouldn't have had that expectation, but I guess based upon what some other people had said about when they got theirs, that everything was wonderful, so I expected mine to be wonderful this start. And I think that's really what I'm talking about here, because I know that so many of us do it. What happens is you're finally getting your teeth, whatever the situation, whatever your circumstances, and the minute they put them in your mouth, or if it's being sent to you, the minute you put them in your mouth, you have an expectation of what you want to look like. And you want to look like that girl or that guy that you thought you were or could have been or should have been all those years that you were hiding your mouth. And you take a look at the teeth and they're too big, they're too yellow, they're too little, they're too slanted, they're too gummy, they're too whatever. And you get really upset because now somebody really burst your bubble. You went through this terrible time of getting the extractions, getting whatever work done that you needed to get done to put you in the position to put your life back. So here you were, and you were trying to find a new you. You wanted to be able to smile at the world and have the world say, wow, that person looks great. I wonder what they do to take care of their teeth, because their teeth are gorgeous, whatever the situation is. So here I was when I got my try-in. I took it out of the package. I probably made a big mistake taking it out of the package in front of everybody. Maybe it was good in the end, in the sense that it gives you a real picture of what's really going on and a real reaction to it. So here I was opening it, and the first thing I saw was teeth that looked gray to me. And I thought, oh my God, I wanted white teeth. That's what I was getting, that's what I asked for, and they're not white. Then when I put them in my mouth and they didn't fit right, it was a double whammy. So here I was with teeth that I thought were not white, which, by the way, when they were in my mouth, they were beautifully white. Absolutely wonderful, could not be happier with the color. The teeth themselves, when I finally calmed down enough from the fact that they did not fit, I took a look at it and I said, these teeth are really beautiful. I love the shape of the teeth. I love the way he put the teeth in, because it looks real, it looks natural, does not the tiniest bit look like a denture. And that was what I asked him for. The issue I had was, instead of going straight across, which I had sent him pictures of the smile I was looking for, and that's what I wanted, instead of going straight across, they went uphill. I'm going to put some pictures in here so that you can see them, for those of you who have not already seen the pictures, so you can see the good and the bad of what I was dealing with at that moment in time. So here I was with a pair of dentures that didn't fit right. They didn't come together. The bite was all off, and I panicked. And I panicked in front of everybody, which didn't serve you all well, and my apologies for it. So at that point, I decided to really take a couple of days to evaluate what the situation was and what was really wrong with it. I let Russell know. I sent him photos, I sent him videos of me wearing them, talking with them, showing him where the teeth did not come together on the side, where they met on one side and they didn't meet on the other side. So he had a really good idea of what needed to be done to make it work. I'm much more encouraged at this point. To be honest with you, nobody can predict with certainty what anything is going to turn out to be like, but I really believe it's going to be wonderful in the end. I told him that the teeth need to go up a little because there was gum and it was too short in the gum, so when I smiled wide, instead of seeing gum, the gum popped out. So it was too far forward, it was too low, it needed to go up a little, and it needed to come down a little in the back so it went straight across. The lowers were a little bit too low. I told him I wanted lower than what I have, and he accommodated, but erring in the other direction, he made them too low. So I told him those need to be raised a little, and it appeared to be slightly off balance. Why am I telling you all this? Because don't get nervous when whatever the situation is with your teeth that you're getting. If you're at the wax try-in stage, or if you're at the stage where you're explaining to your dentist or your dental professional what it is that you're looking for and what it is that you hope it's going to turn out to be as detailed as you can be. Share information with them. If something is wrong, let them know. There was discussion in the groups this morning about what can be done if the teeth are not right during a wax try-in. Don't sign off on teeth that are not right. Let them remake them. They don't want to keep remaking them. Well, I don't want to say it's too bad because I'm not trying to put them down. I'm sure they work really hard to make it work and make it look aesthetically pleasing for us. But at the same time, these are your teeth. They are going in your mouth, and they are paid for, whether you pay for them, whether insurance pays for them, whether your parents pay for them, whether a generous donor pays for them. Whoever pays for them, they are your teeth and they're paid for. So be happy with them. One of the issues that you might have, and this is something you really need to think about and deal with yourself, is your own expectation. If you have a certain vision in mind of maybe what your teeth looked like once upon a time, or maybe what somebody else's teeth look like, and you would say, oh my God, I want to look like that. That is gorgeous. Your mouth, your face, you are different, and it's going to look different on you, and it's going to be different. And it is surely going to look different than the you that you've been accustomed to for the past period of time, however long your period of time is. So it's going to be different. Allow for the fact that it's different. If you are getting a package deal from one of the places like Affordable Dentures, or I don't know if Aspen does it that way as well, but if you go to a place like that and you get a package, the initial temporary denture is not going to be exactly what you want, because it may not be exactly the shade that you want, because what they provide is what they provide. The ultimate, and I'm saying ultimate as a general term because I know they have an ultimate denture at Affordable, whatever one you choose in the end is going to be the look that you want, and you'll have a greater choice. You'll have greater options in terms of the color. So don't be upset with it. Know that whatever you're going to live with, you're going to live with temporarily. And by all means, to make your life easier, don't rush to do the next ones. The temptation is there, to be sure. But if you rush to do the next one, you're doing it prematurely. And the problem with doing it prematurely is you could wind up getting teeth that look great and fit great right now. And in a couple of months, as your gums keep shrinking, they're not going to fit great. They're going to present issues for you. So deal with what you have if you can, if you can function with them for a while. I have lived with these for over 6 months. I have hated them for over 6 months. I didn't brush my teeth after I ate before, so I'm not going to do a close-up in case there's any food on it. But again, I always wonder if anybody can see that they go downhill here, sticks out here, there's an overhang on this side, Not a lot, but there is an overhang. These teeth are too far up and they slanted them forward. So it almost, when I talk, it almost appears as if I have an underbite. That's not me. I never had an underbite. I never had an overbite. So yes, I've been unhappy with them, but I chose to live with them because I wanted the next one to have the best chance possible of being what I wanted. So again, all I'm saying is have a little patience and have the balls to say something if you're not happy with what you get. But say it there. Say it when a change can be made. And above all, don't beat yourself up. Don't be hard on yourself. This journey is hard enough for all of us. I hope the rest of your day is absolutely wonderful. I hope you are headed to a great part of your journey. If you're already there, enjoy every day. Love the feeling that you're having. Enjoy being able to eat what you choose to, not what you can. And try to get yourself healthier if your teeth have created some real health issues for you. In the end, take care. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.